Well, listen to this. Local nonprofit Bridging RVA is continuing a Richmond tradition. For the second year in a row, they are hosting the Community Christmas Dinner. It's an event that provides a hot meal to individuals who are in need or are looking for just a place to eat with some good friends on Christmas Day in Richmond. Board Chair John Sawyer, along with board member Ginger O'Neill, are here with all of the details. John and Ginger, great to see you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All right, tell us about this wonderful event that we have here, John.
Well, it's a Christmas Day dinner for anyone in the city of Richmond or the surrounding counties that is looking for or needing a place to celebrate Christmas.
Yeah, and we're saying this is building as a tradition here in Richmond, and this isn't just for a particular segment of the population. This is really, you're opening it to everybody.
Right, it's open for anyone.
Ginger, tell us about the, it's real interesting where the location is. It's a Christmas dinner at a synagogue.
Yes.
Yeah, there must be very symbolic meaning to that.
It's fantastic, isn't it? Well, Bridging RVA's mission really is to bring groups together to support community causes. And so one of the great things about this year is the Community Christmas Dinner will be held at Temple Beth Ahaba. So it's a community Christmas dinner open to anybody, being held in a synagogue on Christmas Day during Hanukkah.
Tell us about that, John, why you wanted to establish Bridging RVA and continue with this fantastic tradition here in Richmond.
As Ginger mentioned, our mission is connecting individuals, groups, and causes to advance common good. And we had a lady, Christy Ellis, who used to work at Freedom House, approach us, and she was just devastated a few years ago because they had stopped doing the Christmas Day dinner. So she brought it to our board, we talked about it, and we decided to bring it back. So last year we brought it back, and we just think that Christmas is a really meaningful time for many reasons. But we also believe that no one should be alone or without on Christmas. So that's kind of our goal, is to build that community and just bring people together.
And when you do have that community camaraderie and you can get into a room with like-minded folks and under one roof, how can that foster goodwill for the rest of the year, John?
Well, it definitely connects people together. And it gives them a chance to sit around tables, to break bread together, to have fellowship, to tell stories. It's a great time for people to share stories with one another around a meal.
Breaking bread.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, Ginger, we already have a number of volunteers that have signed up for this as well, right?
Yes.
Tell us about what they're going to be doing on Christmas Day.
Well, they'll be greeting our guests when they come in. They'll be serving. Everybody gets to sit down and is served their meal, which is fantastic. We have Santa Claus visiting.
Okay.
And we'll have volunteers who will be helping the kids go back and pick toys out of Santa's workshop and just all kinds of things. Just there to spread cheer.
You're going to have the big guy even after the night, all night long, delivering all those gifts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what is that like for families that might be going without? This is a message that's very important to you, John, that you don't want to see anybody wake up with nowhere to go, nothing to eat, and nothing under the tree.
Right. It's just a great way, again, to let people know that they matter. Mother Teresa once said, if we have no peace, it's because we've forgotten that we belong to one another. And my hopes are that through this dinner, we do get that sense of that we really do belong to one another. And for families that are struggling, especially during the holidays, it's stressful enough. So this eliminates one of those stress points for a family where they can come in, get a dinner, and their children can get a toy. We've been very blessed this year. Toys for Tots is actually coming down and bringing a truckload of toys. They want to make sure that every child that comes gets a toy.
Now, the U.S. Marine Corps does a fantastic job with that as well.
Yeah.
And Ginger, why did you want to get involved here on the board as well?
You know, this board just does something I think is so critical right now in bringing people together who may not know one another and whose everyday activities may not bring them together, and letting us sort of realize our common interests and our common goals, and that when you get right down to it, it's all about what you can do for another person, and really the greatest gift you can get is giving of yourself and your gifts and talents to other people, and Bridging RVA is just so great at providing opportunities for people to do that.
And what better way to celebrate Christmas than to break bread with your friends or even complete strangers who are going to be future friends?
Yeah,
Exactly.
absolutely.
How about that,
Yeah.
John? Thank you so
Hey,
much.
thank you.
Ginger, Merry
Thank
Christmas.
you. Merry
Got some
Christmas.
Merry
information right here. Bridging RVA's Community Christmas Day dinner is Sunday, December 25th, Christmas Day, from 11 to 2, as we heard, at Temple Beth Ahaba on West Franklin Street, a gorgeous building down there. For more information on this event and others scheduled for 2017, you can just visit our website at WTVR.com. And we're going to post the link by early this afternoon on WTVR.com.